Welcome back to our channel, guys. If you are a long-time subscriber and have been following us in the last few months, you'll know that we had planned a big trip this year, international, pretty much for the whole year. But then we decided that we were going to buy a little house, which we are enjoying, and then we sold our RV. And last week's video, I asked you to cross your fingers so that we could seal the deal on the RV and get ready for our big trip. So follow me today to find out what has happened since last week's video.
Taking my chances along with my dreams.
And last week's video, I asked you to set your intentions and cross your fingers that we would get everything completed this week so that we could book our tickets for our big trip. Well, thank you so much because it worked. High five to you guys. We completed the deal this week. My honey signed over the title to the new owners. We delivered the tag back to the DMV and we're all finished with that. And we are going to book our tickets, pull the trigger, hit that buy now on our tickets across to Dubai. Dubai is going to be our first stop. If you have been following us, I've been talking about this for the last few months, you know, how we're going to travel for the rest of the year international. But we have been, you know, making the most of this time here. And if I could share with you something today, I want to share with you that you should make the most of every day. Although we plan big trips and things, we make the most of every day. And while we were staying here, you know, into our hometown Port St. Lucie, we were getting together with friends and family and just celebrating life every day. And my message to you today is that you should celebrate life every day. If you're planning a big trip or if you are just home, just enjoy whatever you're doing because life is short and we should make the most of it every single day. But here are some of the things that we have been doing while we were waiting to seal the deal and book our big trip. So follow us now. A luncheon in Jupiter at UTK, right on the water, with friends, right across from the Jupiter Lighthouse.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Renee, you're not getting away that quickly. Renee gave us the cutest card. Oh my gosh, it was so sweet. But we are hanging out our last days before we go on our big trip. We're hanging out with our friends and having a good time. Our besties right here into Jupiter, right across from the Jupiter Inlet. And Renee, how is this place, UTK? This is one of your favorites.
My favorite, one of my very favorite.
Everything, right?
Yes.
The food.
Sunset, the lighthouse, the water. I said I say water, not water. Water.
It's a perfect combination.
The place is beautiful.
And the food.
The food was
You gotta
good.
get the steak tips, they're amazing.
And
the sushi is amazing.
yeah, and that shrimp, their version of the bang bang shrimp.
Bang shrimp.
Oh my gosh, that
so
was
good.
so good. Yeah,
So good.
yeah.
Sushi's so good. Everything's so good here.
So when we come back, we'll be back here.
Oh, absolutely. It's one of my favorites.
This is a jump start onto Renee's birthday because this is her birthday month.
I'm gonna be 40 again.
Woo! You can never be 40 too many times.
I'm 40 again.
Hey, life begins at 40
That's right.
and 50 and 60, and life really begins whatever age you want it to begin. Yeah. We'll see you when we get back, Renee.
All right.
Mwah.
Love you.
Love you.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head because there are so many things that I left.
Hey guys, say hi.
Yep. So we are having this aqua therapy party. That's Lisa's word, aqua therapy. Yeah, and I love it. I'm using that from now on. You guys love aqua therapy. They're boaters, fishermen, and we are
Manatee massage.
manatee massage. Oh, I like that. Just hanging out, celebrating life before we go with all our friends. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Woo. And that's Vic's Pics over there. Today, they're not buying or selling. They're just enjoying the aqua therapy. Wow. I'd say that's top notch. Just beautiful. Look at the lighthouse in the distance, the Jupiter lighthouse. So while we are waiting to go on to our journey, we are exploring, you know, right in our neighborhood. Well, not into Port St. Lucie, but this is Jupiter. We're right into the Jupiter Inlet, right across the street from the lighthouse. We are at Utiki. This is a very popular place. The food is really good, service is good, and you can't beat the view.
And now we are heading into Square Grouper. Oh, no music. Which is good for the video, but oh, there's live music. Oh, cool.
You should probably.
Bite and tickle. Ah, is it? Mystic Rose.
Yeah. It's all different things. I'm a stupid eye with
The sharks come up, the tarpon come up, and everything else.
And the pelicans.
And the pelicans. So walk up, and you'll see how crazy it gets. What'd you guys get?
The bandit runners.
The what?
Whoa.
Oh, rudderfish. Okay. Yeah. We got a lot of rudderfish.
Alex Jakes.
Probably went out. Sometimes about 4 times a day.
Anyway, you can just watch it. Leatherback.
Fish swimming, pelicans hanging out, Jupiter lighthouse in the distance, a light breeze blowing, band playing in the background. This is aqua therapy at its finest. An absolutely beautiful day in South Florida. And this is at the Square Grouper.
This big trip to Asia is not something that just like came up overnight. We have been thinking about this and planning it for years now. And it all started with a dream. We were following this couple, Tim and Finn, and they spent like a year in Vietnam. And then shortly after, we met my honey's cousin who actually lives in Vietnam, and it inspired us that we should go outside the country, you know, and travel to other countries like Asia and Europe, and slow travel like we have been doing across, you know, the United States with our RV. We will not be doing it in an RV. But due to different things, every year we pushed it back a little bit. And then something occurred to me. We are not getting younger. When I follow Tim and Finn, they are a young couple. And, you know, I thought to myself, yeah, our time to travel and for adventure is getting shorter, and we shouldn't keep putting it off. So we decided 2025 was going to be the year for our big trip. If you follow our channel, you know that sadly in January 2nd, I lost my mother-in-law. My hubby's mom passed. We were, you know, we were expecting it, but we didn't know it was going to be that soon. And we are so happy that we did not do this trip like last year to lose out on any time that we could have spent with her. And then we decided to buy a little house. This house just came into the picture. It was like perfect for us. It wasn't a good time because we were going overseas, but it worked out perfect. And this transaction took some time. And then my honey said, well, we can't leave the RV sitting for like a year. That would not be good for the RV. So we decided to sell the RV. We put the RV up for sale. We found some really great buyers, owners that will take very good care of our RV. It went with, as you know, mixed emotions because we have had such an amazing time in that RV. And now that that is complete, the house, we're all settled in, now we are ready for our big trip, our 8-month trip over to Asia, and then we'll be coming to Europe before we come back home, probably around the end of the year. We're thinking like in December to travel back. And if you follow us, you'll know we have a plan without a plan, which worked out perfect, because if we had booked tickets from last year, we would have had to move those tickets. And spending time here was not too shabby, right? I love this. I do not get tired of this view. And what was really nice is that we have been able to spend the last few months with family and friends, you know, just celebrating life, celebrating birthdays. And that is super important and nice when we come back to our hometown to catch up with family and friends. So no time is ever wasted, unless you waste it. But you know, we make the best of every day, and we really celebrate life every day. We don't wait for trips and travel and whatever, because as we get older, we know that we need to celebrate life every day. But now we're going to share with you our travel plans. After all the weeks of working to get the deal sealed on the RV, my hubby's been working diligently to get this completed, and now he's super happy that he signed off on the title. Everything is done, and you know what we are about to do?
Yeah.
What are we about to do, honey? We are about to book our tickets for our long trip. At least the beginning of it. We're not going to book the whole trip. We're only going to book the first and the second leg, because we're pretty sure we can't fly into Dubai on a one-way ticket. So we are about to hit the button on Dubai, and then we're going from Dubai to Bangkok. Yeah, so here we go. Drum roll, please. We are booking with Emirates. Yay! I have been dying to fly with Emirates. So we are leaving in just a few days, and we haven't booked our tickets yet, but we are about to book right now. And how many days in Dubai? 10 days?
10 days.
10 days into Dubai. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Brrr.
And there you have it, guys. Our plan without a plan has finally come together. And with our passports in hand, in just 4 days, we will be heading out to Dubai. So now we are wrapping up our packing and finishing up stuff around the house. In fact, I've been looking at a lot of videos from Thailand and Vietnam, especially in the last week. And I needed to add something to my luggage because I see everybody eats with chopsticks. I am not good with chopsticks, so I decided I had to pack a fork because I do not want to go hungry onto this big trip. Just kidding. But what I do want to share with you, our tickets cost $1,200 each, which we didn't think was a bad price. We knew our, going into this big trip, we knew our biggest cost would be our tickets getting there and coming back. So this is from Miami to Dubai, Dubai to Bangkok with Emirates Airline. No, we did not book the pod with Emirates because I believe that's like $15,000 a piece. So we could have flown to Dubai, enjoyed it, and just flown back. It'll probably be like the cost of our trip. But I'm super excited to fly with Emirates. I've always wanted to fly with that airline. When I see the flight attendants, how cutesy they are, and so yes, I've been wanting to fly with them. And every night at like 11:30, Emirates has a direct flight from Miami to Dubai. If you take just that one leg, it's $650 a person. So the rates are not bad because sometimes I have paid like $1,000, from here to the Caribbean. So we thought $1,200 from here to Thailand was not a bad price. So I wanted to share that with you in case you are planning to, head on that way. And it's very convenient to have a direct flight every night. I think I shared with you already, the flight is 14 and a half hours. So brace yourself for this flight. We are all ready. And it's good that it's like almost at midnight because we'll probably, sleep a chunk of the way. At least that's what we're hoping. We know our biggest cost is getting there. Once we get there, the prices aren't too bad. In fact, we booked our hotel. We booked a Holiday Inn Express into Dubai. I guess we want to feel like we're still at home or something. But anyway, it was right in the central area, had good reviews, easy to get to everything. And our hotel in Dubai is $86 a night. So we are looking forward to you guys traveling with us and heading over to Dubai. Thank you always for watching, hanging with us. Hit that like button if you find this video helpful. Share it with a friend. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell because you will not want to miss our videos moving forward. And we will see you next week broadcasting from Dubai.